Thank you, Hilda, for introducing me. So my name is Tessa. I come from the University of Leuven, where I work at the Leuven Institute for Media and Learning, and where I'm responsible for all the European projects that we are involved in. And I don't know. Let's see.
This one.
Okay. Yeah. So today I want to briefly present to you one of our European projects that we are involved in, and it's called VMCOLAB. The full title of the project is actually European Collaboratory for the Integration of Virtual Mobility in Higher Education Innovation and Modernization Strategies. It's a 3-year project which started October 2012 and will run until September of this year. You see the partners listed there. We have some networks involved, like EFCO, the European Foundation for Quality in E-Learning, and also the Coimbra Group. And for the rest, the partners are several higher education institutions all over Europe. Of course, this is I must always say that this is a project funded by the European Commission in the framework of the lifelong learning program. So this project deals with the topic of virtual mobility, but I don't know how familiar the people in the room are with this concept of virtual mobility. So I would like to start with the definition. How we see virtual mobility. It's actually a definition that was developed in one of our projects a couple of years ago, but today also the European Commission more or less uses this definition. We think of virtual mobility as a set of information and communication technology supported activities organized at an institutional level that realize or facilitate international collaborative experiences in the context of teaching and learning. So the main focus for us with virtual mobility is on this international collaborative experiences. It's about cross-border collaboration. So it also means that it's intercultural in nature. And this differs virtual mobility a little bit from pure distance learning, where a student can take a course from home, but where he's not really in contact with other students, but just following the course on its own. In virtual mobility, we try to focus on this collaboration and this intercultural experience. We see different types of virtual mobility possible. You can use virtual mobility to facilitate or realize an international exchange. You could use it to facilitate or realize international internships. We actually have a project running called ProVIP. It's also together with the University of Padova, where we focus on this particular type of virtual mobility. Or you could also use virtual mobility as a scenario to internationalize a part of a course or program. So, for example, you organize a virtual seminar in the framework of your course. And you can always see this on a scale from a blended to fully virtual. So you could use virtual mobility to really organize activities or internships fully virtually, so that the students really stay at home. Or you could use virtual mobility to support an exchange or an internship where the student still goes abroad physically, but where you support him or her before, during, or after the exchange in a virtual way. And it's you can also think of virtual mobility for students, but also for teachers. So really different things you could do within with virtual mobility. But what is the project about? The aim of the project is to contribute to the innovation and internationalization of European higher education institutions by exploiting the full potential of ICT and broadening the access to an international learning experience for all European students. And to this end, we want to develop different types of support materials and services for those wanting to engage in virtual mobility. we want to develop, or we have already developed a quality assurance approach for virtual mobility. We also focus on creating institutional awareness on the potential of virtual mobility. Not only awareness for institutions, but also for the students, so that they become aware of their opportunities. We want to develop mutual support services for institutions willing to pilot virtual mobility programs, and we also test out these support services within the frame of this project. And we want to integrate virtual mobility in institutional academic contexts. So those are the main objectives of the project. Results we aim at, we have actually 3 main target groups. For higher education institutions, we have developed a quality assurance handbook. We've developed a virtual mobility integration kit, and we are organizing institutional awareness seminars. Actually, this seminar is one of a series of 6 seminars that are organized by the different partners. So there have been already one in Belgium. There are going to be such seminars in Spain, in Romania. There has already been one in Lithuania as well. So it's really a series. For students, we have developed a student's guide for virtual mobility, and there is also a dedicated website, which is called the Virtual for Me website. And our third target groups are the policymakers, and towards the end of the project, we will come up with some policy recommendation, and we will also organize a final event. I'm not going into further detail about this result, because you will hear in the other presentations some more about several of the outputs. Also important in the pilot courses is that we don't only develop support materials, but we also try to test them out in pilot courses and pilot initiatives. We are working on 3 main pilots. The first one, the pilot on open educational resources, was led by the University in Lithuania. This actually has already been carried out last year, the end of last year. The second pilot is a pilot on water management, which we are leading. Actually, not all of that. I will explain all about this pilot. We still are in the process of the collaboration, the preparing of the pilot. And the third pilot is the one on career service staff training, led by the University of Padova. So I already said that we, on the one hand, developed support training materials, also guidelines for setting up virtual mobility pilots, and on the other hand, actually are testing these out so that we can update our support and training materials. So in the end, we have some good final versions of those guidelines. And also, we want to develop or set up a collaboratory, as we call it. I think Claudia will explain more about that in a minute. Actually, it's sort of collaboratory where people who want to engage in virtual mobility initiatives can come together and help each other with their virtual mobility initiatives. If you want more information on the project, you can always consult our project website, and also, of course, for the students, our dedicated website, Virtual for Me. That's it on my part. Thank you.